Hello, folks. It's Fandango Friday Liqueurs.
All right. Damn right it is. Oh, crap. Okay, welcome everyone. Fandango Friday. I used this electric razor I got as seen on TV for $20, the Bell and Howell, and it works. It says you can use it underwater, but I'm not going to take a chance on that. But it works, and which is surprising. It works so far until it crooks. Anyway, I've been using this very ancient cologne called Florida Water. I get it in
You've heard of it? I've heard of it.
I get it in the dollar store, and everybody thinks it's expensive cologne, and I don't tell them what it is. And it's $1 cologne. A lot of Spanish people use it, but you know what? This is the lavender, and it makes a great eau de toilette. I like saying that.
Now, hello, folks. I'm in Louisiana, and as you can see, my camera on this laptop is not working, even though I checked the driver to update the driver, and Microsoft said, Windows said, oh, it's working fine. It's up to date. Well, as you can see, it's not working fine. It's not up to date.
How is your microphone volume, Mr. Terrio? Because you sound like you're kind of in a well.
Oh, well, I could try to see what I can do with it.
Yeah, I mean, we hear you. It's just that you sound far away. Well, you are.
I might have. Well, let's see. Is it better now?
Yep.
A little better.
Yep.
Yeah, I had pulled away from the computer. Well, I mean, I'm dealing with a refugee status situation right now, really. So I'm a little nervous because I've been checking updates from the power company, and we have 19,000 customers, but last night it had dropped to 13,800 without power. And today it jumped back up to 15,400 without power. I said, well, how does it go up? Seemed like if they're repairing the lines, the number should be dropping, right? So that had me a little nervous. So it's been 12 days without power. Thank you, Matthew. Okay, real quick. 20% of the houses in the parish had minor damage. 60% of the houses in the parish had either major damage or were totally destroyed. Well, I know 60 and 20 makes 80. So that means 80% of the houses were either damaged or terribly damaged or destroyed. And we had 100% power failure in the whole parish. It was 0%. So now we're down to 70%, which is very bad. Okay, now, I don't know what liqueurs y'all did last Friday because I was not able to check, but could you, James, people down and give me a rundown of what liqueurs were addressed last Friday on Fandango Friday?
Let me try to remember.
That's gonna be hard.
If you can remember, I might have to go find the video and watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, hold on.
I don't know if I'm trying to remember if I attended Fandango Friday last Friday. Might have the book maybe the week before. I don't know.
You know, you better check because let's put it this way: every Fandango I bring a different one, and so does BC Beer Reviews, who
Okay.
is not
Well,
here.
I'll go look that video up. I've been trying to catch up. Having no electricity for 12 days put me so far behind.
Well, I just want to say that being a refugee and staying at other people's homes, as kind and magnanimous as they are, is not easy.
No.
As I know what it feels like, and I want to thank. Before I forget, I just saw Jason Cleveland. I want to thank all of Ronald Theriot's followers that communicate by a commentary for showing your great concern for Ronald Theriot's well-being. Thank you all, and they've been asking.
Yep, like the doctor. The doctor was asking.
Fart Doctor, the gastroenterologist, Jason Cleveland, enjoyed the decline. Marcel, I was going to say Marcel Muscle. Yeah, all the others collectively have been great, asking for your concern. As far as the ones that are part of the big clique, conglomerate, cabal, I mentioned it to them. They said absolutely nothing, which is okay. You know, it's not nice, but it's anyway.
Yeah, I know you were a little perturbed by that. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, no compassion or empathy whatsoever. I've been eating this from Whole Foods. It's a North Country Smokehouse from New Hampshire. Smoky maple breakfast sausage. It's very lean, extremely tasty, and humanely raised. Little do the pigs know they're going to get their throat cut, but you know that's another. Humanely raised. So yeah, I really appreciate everyone's, well, the good people out there, their concern for you.
Thank you. All right, well let's see. I'll show y'all what I've got. Well, I can't show you, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so here's my Falstaff icon. I was going to do a different icon that James and I were talking about, but I said, nah, maybe not.
Was that Fandango Friday icon or?
No, something to do with horse racing, but and lawns.
There's so many things you can do. There's so many icons.
Right. Horse racing, front lawns, but
okay.
So I jockeyed and figured out what I would do, and I did Falstaff. Now, I have 99 bananas. Now, to be fair, before I left to go on the refugee, I took the party bucket and I shook it without looking, and I grabbed 99 bananas out of the bucket. I've had this before. It's 99 proof. It's the original 1997 Polynesian Beverages brand. It's the original 99 brands. They use natural banana flavor of whatever that means. And all these have the same color, which is like silver, because they add no food coloring to it. So they're all clear. You can get this in a liter bottle, $7.50, or the little shot bottle like I've got, the 50 milliliter. And for 49 cents a bottle, you can't go wrong, I don't think.
So you brought the party bucket with you? You smart cookie?
No. When I left my house, I shook the bucket. I reached in there blind and I grabbed it and I said, "Oh, okay, 99 bananas," and I put it in the suitcase. And then next time I go back home, which could be at any point, now I might get an alert that electricity's back on in 20 minutes, but I don't look for that. But anyway, so the 99 bananas, smells like banana candy, those Smarties, and basically vodka infused with banana flavoring. So
all that good stuff, yeah.
All that good stuff.
Welcome,
I forgot the music. Live kicking, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed Ronald Theriot deserves some bells. And I got my, not a party bucket, but I got my frozen bluey thing.
Okay, very important to keep yourself cold. Yes.
All right. So I got about 4 or 5 of these in the freezer. I brought the Paul Masson red berry.
Oh, okay.
All right, Paul Masson Red Berry, and I got two more. I got two more Fandango Friday products in the freezer, so that's 2 more weeks. But anyway, that's what I bought. Paul Masson Red Berry, and they don't really say much about it on their website. They just, they go mostly they go on and on about Paul Masson brandy, and then they just say in the flavored section they have a flavor of ripe red berries, whatever, and then perfect complement to your favorite mixer, serve on the rocks or whatever. That's all they say. But Paul Masson is a very popular name, and oh, you didn't get no hooch? I mean, you didn't get no liqueur, Ronnie? Where's BC? Where's BC? You see
Where's
how
BC? Where's BC?
I'm surprised he's not here tonight. Yeah.
You see how he told me he was going to be on. You see how unpredictable the liquor world is. They're like the weather, like a tornado jumping around.
Well, something could have happened, but we hope he joins. We hope BC joins.
Yeah.
Paul Masson died in 1940, by the way. I know that he died in 1940. He was an immigrant from France, obviously. And his family sold the company to somebody else when he died.
I had Paul Masson. I guess the first time I started having Paul Masson a lot, I guess when I moved to Mobile back in 2006 with my then girlfriend at the time and fiance, whatever. Anyway, but I knew that thing was around forever. And we always bought the brandy, the Paul Masson brandy. We always mix it with Coke because she always loved rum and Coke and whatnot. And and I was like, it's kind of for a brandy, it's kind of like so-so, but but in any event, it's still popular, So tonight for me, I am drinking the Rich and Rare apple whiskey. Of course, another apple whiskey I have. I can't do clear liquors, flavor clear liquors. No spirits. I don't know what is about the clear that kind of gets me all.
Oh, because you don't want to go to jail.
That's right. Absolutely right. So I poured in my glass. I bought it this afternoon after you and I were talking, Jay. I texted her, say, all right, you're going to be on great. So quickly during my lunch break, I ran to the package store, picked up the small size bottle. It was like $2.49 at this package store, which should have been a little bit less than that, but whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah, some stores will have it for 99 cents. Let me give you a little background on Rich and Rare. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Sorry for my bad technology, but
yeah, I can hear you.
Rich and Rare was introduced in 1961 by a company called Gooderheim Liquor Distilling Company of Canada. Gooderheim got bought out, of course, because they always get bought out, and now it's under the control of Sazerac Company of New Orleans. But Rich and Rare is still made in Canada, bottled in Kentucky, I believe, in Louisville or Frankfurt. But it's natural apple flavoring, if I'm not mistaken, and they use caramel coloring. And then I remember 7 years ago on the internet, there was this big hoopla about somebody posting how caramel coloring would cause cancer. And I was trying to figure out how browning sugar in a pan and adding coloring was going to cause cancer.
Yeah, well, they said that about.
Does that make sense to you?
No, doesn't make sense at all. I know how, but no, it doesn't.
It said that about what?
The herb comfrey and nutmeg, spiced nutmeg.
I just understand how that would make you call that stuff would cause cancer. I doesn't.
Yeah, and then they'll say, well, we injected these pigs with thousands of milliliters daily of caramel color for 2 years and they got cancer. Well, how many people take caramel coloring and inject it in their veins in huge amounts every day for 2 years? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are like not real world studies.
So that means flan pudding is carcinogenic, according to them. There's a lot of caramel on it.
Right.
Yeah. Or creme brulee,
Oh, that's good. I've had that in the buffet I used to go to. They had creme brulee. Yeah.
And by the way, this
creme brulee.
Yeah, this rich and rare apple is going really good with this cognac flavored cigarello I'm smoking right now. So
Yeah, show
Okay.
his cigarulli. I mean cigarello. Yeah, there you go. Optimo.
Optimo. Oh yeah, Optimo. Yeah, I'm familiar with that company. Well, it's a
it's
brand, but it's
Friday.
part of a.
It's the week. Yeah, it's Friday. The weekend about to begin. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to relax, and why not cigarello and rich and rare.
Why not? Okay. Now, so let's see. I'll try to add some banners. I'm working. Let's see. Let's see. So we've got. All right. Let me type this in. 99. John's gonna make faces while I'm doing this. 99 brand bananas. 99 proof. We have Paul Wicma on red.
Do you want the ABV of the
Yeah,
liqueur?
red. Now the Parmesan red berry is 70, right?
Hold on. It is yes, it's alcohol by volume 27%, 54 proof.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Let me
Okay,
update that.
Grand Amber with red berry.
Yeah. Okay. And then
Mine.
Jean-Pierre has the rich and rare apple, and that is what?
35% ABV, 70 proof.
All right, no problem. So now I'm going to save that. I'm going to show it.
There it is.
Go. Now I'm going to go back to the share screen if I can get it to work. Sometimes that thing doesn't like to work. Now you can look at, whoops, no, go on and go in order.
Yeah, we
You're
got
supposed
to
to be able to
ease.
drag it over and it clicks on.
There you go. There you
We got
go.
to ease into the Fandangoing because
There we go. Doesn't work. All right, now, so there's my Falstaff icon, and hopefully I'll be able to get back where I'm showing on the camera again. But it's kind of a slow situation right now. And if you came and drove through my town, you'd say, "Oh my goodness!" All right.
you
The
have
aroma's
to.
banana
Yeah,
candy. I don't know what else to say. Do I have to what?
No, when you don't have a webcam on, you have to really get descriptive in detail, like you do in a radio.
Right.
Very descriptive, so
Right.
people's
So
imagination.
the appearance is clear. Right. So the appearance is clear silver, and the aroma is like banana peels. You know, a banana peel smells like banana, but it's got a peeling smell too. Like you wouldn't eat a banana peel, you might slip on it, and kill you, and die. But that's it. That's the aroma. So it's natural flavor. It's not artificial. Let's go with the taste. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna update the comments. Well, okay. This is a duo taste. What I mean is, you get two components. 50% is banana flavor. The other 50% is a stinging, nearly 100 proof alcohol rush coming from probably Taka vodka or Crown Rust vodka. So it's an interesting flavor. It's not exactly fabulous, but it's not bad. I know 99 bananas is very popular. I don't know what people buy it for. Maybe for having college parties and making bad decisions. I do not know. I'm not saying that maybe people that buy it are very responsible. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, or maybe they're
The body is
chimpanzees. If they give it to chimps during their birthday at the zoo.
right. Like cheetah.
Yeah, cheetah.
And then boy could feed them to cheetah. Now,
Yeah.
the body's a little heavy, but it's still high medium. It's a little slickness in the mouth from the syrupiness. You want these dead cold. Let me tell you, you get these warm, just asking for a bad experience. And we know Ronnie S. ran across
Very,
that.
very bad experience.
Yeah. It's a sugary sweet finish. It's fine. I mean, I wouldn't drink these on purpose. People say, well, you're drinking it for the video. Well, yeah, that's the purpose. But I wouldn't drink it like saying, oh, let me have a drink. I think I'll drink 99 bananas. No, I don't think so. Only for Fandango Friday. But normally I would not drink. But a lot of people like these gimmick drinks. And I know a lady who lives in this parish next to mine, and she loves drinking Fireball from the same company, Fireball, cinnamon flavored Canadian whiskey. I wouldn't drink it. I would not drink it. Not to say I'm opposed to it, but I just would have no mind to drink it. But she loves her Fireball, and when the hurricane was approaching, she said, "I'm not worried. I got my Fireball." I said, "Well, okay." Now, so yeah, I'm very favorable towards this for what it is, and you have to look at these things in the proper context. You can't look at these things like you're at Antoine's or Delmonico restaurant eating. You're doing Fandango Friday and you're trying them out. So there is context you have to look at. So anyway, on to James, and if you want me to, I can do a screen share on the website. It's up to you.
Well, let me hold on for a second. I tell you, the ragweed season must have kicked in up here because I've been having headaches galore. Well, okay, there's Masson. Smooth, sophisticated brandy crafted in the European tradition, aged in oak barrels. Paul Masson VS is an award-winning favorite. Rich amber color, slightly sweet taste profile featuring notes of caramel and vanilla, and that's all it says. And as far as this goes, it's just has the flavor of red berry. Belly? No, berry.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this computer. Doesn't look like this computer is going to have the. I'm sorry to interrupt. Doesn't look like this computer is going to have the speed to the other to show that anyway. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll keep interrupting you.
Give me.
I think I'm a different Ronald.
No, give me. Ronald. Let me tell you. I went to West Virginia. Hold on. I got to get the rubber to take the cap off because my hand is sweaty. I'll be back in 10 seconds.
Okay. All right.
So, man, but
I was watching a hangout for Wednesday, and I said, boy, if I had $1 for every interruption, I'd be wealthy.
A millionaire.
Backwoods are getting banned.
Yeah.
The show, BC, the show is always at 6:20, 6:30 Friday, 6:30 Eastern Friday. That's all right. You got to visit your parents, of course.
There's nothing like
no,
those.
It's I always try to do it. No, can't get the camera to work.
Yeah, but nothing like them rubbers from the. That's what I call them, from the dollar store. You ladies out there that have trouble opening jars, definitely keep them in your house. They're cylindrical and they have holes in them. Anyway.
They work great.
Yeah, they do work great, especially your humidity's high and your palms are sweaty for whatever reason. And as you can see, it has the color, the light amber or golden amber color.
Looks like Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie is almost completely disrobed.
Before the surgery. All right.
Yeah, Angelina you see, I don't know why these rich, famous female movie stars have to travel to countries where there's like tsetse flies and insects that lay larvae under your skin and Ebola and this and that. But I don't know. I don't know why they do it for attention, maybe. Hey, Daryl Messias. Yeah. Cheers to you. All right, the smell.
I guess her father was John Voight. Is John Voight?
Is John Voight?
All right.
And he and her bucked heads. They
didn't get
a lot of fathers do with their daughters today. They buck heads with them because they end up being like Miley Cyrus.
Wild child daughters.
Yeah, like they end up acting like they need an exorcism. So, all right. Of course, I smell the wild red berry. Yeah, they end up with split pea soup shooting out of their mouth. Mm. Hey, split pea with smoked ham weather is coming. Okay,
Yeah.
this is nice. It's got to be nice. It's Paul Masson brandy, but it really has a fresh, natural red berry, or they call it wild. Oh, red berry flavor.
So it's natural flavors, I believe the bottle
Yeah,
says, right?
a bit on the sweet side. I mean, it could be milder when it comes to the sweetness, but it's decent. I mean, I'm not I would never go out of my like you, Ronald. I would never go out of my way to get liqueurs or any sweet drinks, and I just do it because it's Fandango and it's a little bottle.
Right.
Doesn't cost.
Right. There's no loss. There's no loss. There's no downside to it, really.
No, it's cheap. You get a dozen of them, and a liquor store, and you're good for 1,000 years of Fandangos. For those that show up for Fandango, ha 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 ha. But anyway, this is good. Wink, wink, nod, nod. You jabronis out there.
Give them hell, Harry. Give them hell.
You Tipperillo, whatever you. Anyway, yeah, we used to. The old Italians in my town used to smoke these little stogie cigars made by Di Nobili. They stunk like hell. They're like they look like pieces of wood. Yeah, they were short. They look like pieces of wood. Like Clint Eastwood had that little thing sticking out of his mouth. Well,
They're back home smoking their Di Nobilis, eating their adrit, fried pig guts, and drinking their anisetta. And I'm back here working
like
my guts out.
The guy in federal prison with this big cigar over the spaghetti sauce. Remember that? What was that movie? He's making. He had like an apartment in his cell. It's like a big apartment, and he was making sauce, and the cigar was dangling over the sauce.
Yeah, they were frying steak.
Like this, right?
Yeah, like that, but he had a big one.
The ash is like on the spot.
His ashes were covered in the sauce. But anyway, I do taste the vanilla. I do taste the oak, the smokiness, and I do taste the red berry. I mean, it's good.
And when they say red berry, when they say red berry, they're probably using a blend of different berry flavors, right? Like strawberry, cherry,
raspberry, all that.
Yeah, because there's no fruit called red berry. I mean, there's red raspberries, there's cherries, there's all different kinds of cherries. There's many fruits are red, but there's no red berry. It's like saying meat byproducts in your ballpark frankfurters. I mean, it could be anything.
Right.
It could be a little roadkill, a little sewer rat here, there. But anyway,
stray cat.
Yeah, stray cat. Oh, my grandfather used to say at the Chinese restaurants when he was a kid, they used to see all the cat skins hanging up in the back of the Chinese restaurant, and he used to call it chicken chow meow and he used to call it chow bow wow because he see all the skins hanging up. King of the dots.
Oh my God!
King of the dots. Like Mo Howard, the dots. Everything causes cancer if the doctor says so. Well, that's what they say on YouTube. Everything causes cancer. MDs, but
King of the Dots is Gary. Gary had an account, but he said certain things that certain people didn't like, so he had to redo his account. You know what I mean? Right. What now are you saying?
When you get up early, I notice a difference. All the commercials during the early part of the day are about cancer treatment nonstop, mausoleums, pharmaceutical drugs for serious illness, where the possible side effect is death, but mostly cancer treatment. It's the most depressing television I can ever watch. Is early. I'd rather not even watch it. But anyway, getting back to this, Paul Masson, great brandy, a little too sweet, and the red berry is what it is. I'm assuming it's red, and it's decent, but it's too sweet. For me to say I'll get it again,
Yeah.
I would say no. But
Yeah, I've never tried it, so I can't comment. I've never tried it, but I plan to buy it one day. Now,
yeah,
John is going to present
yeah.
his rich and rare apple.
Oh, shoot. Okay, yes,
If I can
ladies and
get
gentlemen, rich and
thing to
rare.
work.
So I'm consuming tonight a nice, okay, a nice flavor, rich and rare. As Jay described, what the company is. This is what my liqueur is right there. See my little glass. It was frozen. I left it in the freezer for about a good couple of hours. 35% mentioned ABV, 70 proof. Has all the flavors now. To this, some say maybe it's a bit. I want to say rich and rare is expensive, more expensive, less expensive versus the other brands of whiskeys, but versus like Jim Beam or JD or any others. But this is the apple flavored. Again, I don't do clear flavored liquors, just lessons learned. But anyway, nice apple flavor in this. It also has sort of a bit woodiness to this as well. But sipping on this, again, the flavors are there, but also there's a little bit of a spice I'm getting in this. Something to me add. Maybe it might have been a cinnamon or something. Something has a little kind of a
Spiced apple.
Yeah, possibly could be that too. So nice again. These type of liqueurs, folks, I tell you, super, super cold. Please. Any of these flavored whiskeys or vodkas, whatever, cold, refrigerator, freezer, whatever,
Right.
keep them in.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Matsumi. Good morning, Matsumi.
Yes.
Masumi, good morning to you.
But do not drink this warm. Bad things will happen. So I'm really liking this right now. And again, I got a cognac flavored cigar. So I should have bought maybe another size bottle of this. Then again, I might have gone to get one in another store. I know this one might have been a little bit more cheaper.
I think Mathern's has those for 99 cents, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so I said he said $2.49, and as a guy right down the street, right down the road from me, right here is a package store. He doesn't get any business. Today I had to call him out on something.
Highway robbery.
Say it again.
A highway robbery, $2.49.
Yeah, it was. And then he had something in his refrigerator where I had bought something, and I said, "Look, sir, this little beer thing you have here, it's open. And if someone may have bought this, they would have thought someone might have drunk this, whatever. So please get rid of it. Oh, it might have been a leak. It might have been a leak." I said, "Yeah, leak." And I looked in the refrigerator. I didn't see anything. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, take that BS someplace else. So here it is. So yeah, it's a store that doesn't really get a lot of customers, a lot of foot traffic versus other places I've been to here since I moved to this area, and I was staying at my uncle's at the time, but in Douglasville. But anyway, very, very good whiskey, very tasty. I'm liking this, and I'll give you my score coming up.
Okay.
Yeah, Jean-Pierre, it reminds me what you said about the leak. It reminds me of the time a mechanic calls me into the garage, and he says, "You have a leak in your radiator. You need a new radiator." So I says, "What do you mean? I never have to put antifreeze in my radiator. I never have to fill up the little reserve tank." He opens the hood. He goes, "Look, It was antifreeze sprinkled on top of the radiator, but there was nothing on the asphalt. There was nothing on the ground.
Exactly.
I says, well, when I went to school, they taught me about gravity in science class, and things go down. So, that guy says it was leaking in the liquor store. There should be traces, droplets
Exactly.
on the bottom.
Exactly. And so I said, so here, take your crap, man. Go. And yeah, I don't. That was one of the rare occasions I go there. And like I said, I've been here for about maybe a month and 14 days. And I said, man, I don't go into that pack store. I very rarely get anything. But
Yeah,
it was very
well,
disappointing
some
to
of these
see.
stores have
So yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
some of
They
these
just
stores. Some of these
buy.
right. Well, some of these stores have bad business because they run a bad business. Anyway,
Yes.
so I bought the party bucket. It was $7.99. I got a bunch of flavors left, so I'll keep doing this. Hopefully, I'm not going to get too stressed out about it. I was checking my blood pressure this past week, and it's been higher than normal, which I think is due to Joe Biden and the hurricane.
Why
So
Joe
I want to
Biden didn't,
blame Joe.
didn't stop? He didn't stop and ring your doorbell to take a selfie with you.
Nobody blocked me from getting on the highway. I saw his car go by, but Joe Biden and the hurricane made my blood pressure go up, and I was not happy about that. And usually it runs about 117 over 72, but after the hurricane and Joe Biden, it's going up to like 130 something over 80. All right. Anyway, this product is pretty good. I wouldn't buy it, but then that's not really a sensible statement because I wouldn't buy any of these things. I don't drink these things. I just do them for Fandango Friday because Fandango Friday is a good time. We get to hang out and talk. And the liqueur is almost like a vehicle for the hangout. You know what I mean? So we enjoy it. People, I was talking in my earlier hangouts. I did 2 hangouts earlier today, and I was talking about how some people could be like automatons, like robotic. If it's anything about history, government, politics, they can't. They can only talk about beer. The beer has this color. The beer has this smell. The beer has this flavor. The beer has this body. The beer has this finish. And it's like watching somebody learning rote uh, national anthems or something like that. So, but Fandango Friday, it's like we use liqueurs as the vehicle, and then we play off of the liqueurs. But we're not obsessed with the liqueurs per se. All right, but anyway, that being said, um, I think it's fine. I mean, if you can get it, and you'll probably find it cheap. I mean, 99 liqueur. If you see it for 14.99 a bottle, I wouldn't buy it. I think you're getting ripped off. I think you can shop around, and you could probably find it for 9.99. You might even be able to find it for 99 90. I'll try it again. 9.99 a liter. Although I don't know why you want to drink a liter of it, but it's fine. It's well made. This company has flavored liqueurs down pat. Um, they always score in the 90s, so I'm going to go with 92 A minus, and it's no problem. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm not going to sit around all day drinking 99 proof liqueurs. Although with the hurricane and no power, that there is a temptation to do that. um, but we don't want to make bad decisions. So yeah, 92. Let me update that on the banners. See here. So we go to, and I'll put the score here, 92 A minus, which is almost an 8. So we'll go with the hyphen, 92 out of 100, which I think is a fair assessment. James is going to assess his. I don't think it's going to be as high, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, any hobby can be a tool for fellowship with your friends. Fishing, golf, You know, while you're waiting for the fish to bite, you got a lot. You might have a cooler loaded with great food, sandwiches, craft beer, and good conversation. You know, so that's how I look at this year theme of the liqueur. Now, as far as the rating, it's too sweet. So I'm sorry, Paul Masson. I'm not criticizing your brandy, but I have to give an 85% out of 100. Not because of Paul Masson brandy, but because it's so damn sweet. And I don't think it's the fault of the red berry. I think it's the fault of sucrose or whatever. What do you say about Joe Biden? Does he have wooden teeth, or does he just goes?
Got dementia.
Oh, dementia.
No, he said he got dementia.
And then his vice president has a tendency to giggle a lot. He's just, I don't know why. She talks and then she goes. But anyway, yeah, we're all in deep trouble. 85% out of 100. There's a new variant to take the place of Delta, by the way. Yeah.
There'll be a new variant every month. There'll be a new variant every 6 months for the next 200 years, believe me.
So it's like soup of the day at a diner. You have the variant of the year.
Right.
Yeah, the variant of the year.
Right. You traded your freedom for safety, and now you're going to get no freedom, and you're not going to be safe. Okay. 85.
85% out of 100. Hey, there's a name for the Washington football team, the Washington Variants.
Right. Now that's intelligent. Hey, now, Paul Masson, to be fair, go back to this so y'all can see my avatar. To be fair, Paul Masson does make very good table wine from New York and California. They make table wine, which is about 12, 13% alcohol. Paul Masson makes a really good. They make some nice brandy, Paul Masson brandy of various levels.
As I mentioned.
2-year age. Yeah, 2-year age, 4-year age, which is the VSOP. And then they make the XO, which is about 6 to 10-year age. So they do good stuff. But, I mean, they know that people like this liqueur that tastes like candy. So they say, well, hell, we'll make it. Let them drink it. So, they're just catering to the market. But Paul Masson mainly deals with brandy and wine, but hey,
their wines are hard to find. Their wines are very hard to find. I've been up here in here.
I can get them here. I can get them here.
I know that. I know what spot you can get it at Rouse's that you took me to the first time. But there was what was it? I did see the Taylor white in a jug at Tower I went to, and I was literally about to get it because it's like, okay, this jug's been here for a long time, and I haven't checked the date, but I'm really wanting to get it. It's the Taylor white. We got the red, but those are the type of wines we had Sunday dinner, and we didn't care. It was something just to pour in our glass after eating a nice Sunday meal, and of course for us kids,
right. Well, of course, Taylor makes the Paul Masson wines because after Paul Masson died, when Paul Masson died 81 years ago, his family didn't want to run it, so they sold it, and Taylor took over the production. So, when you think of Paul Masson, think of Taylor. Anyway, Jean is gonna give his score for the Rich and Rare, which started with Gooderheim, which Barton bought, and now Sazerac bought Barton. So if you have a problem with buyouts, don't deal with beer, wine, and liquor because you're going to get your heart broken. All right.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, it's enjoyable right now. I'm sure the Rich and Rare whiskey, which I haven't had, again, I've had other whiskeys, as I mentioned, JB, JD, Crown, all these other whiskeys and more well-known ones. But this flavor one is pretty good. Again, I think what's making it interesting is just So I mean, like I said, could be like you said, Jay, spice apple. I put it because there was a sort of sense of a little bit of a spiciness going down with this when I tasted. So really nice, really good. Ain't too bad. Sometimes on weekends, when my brother and I will go, and I'll give him a double shot of the Jim Beam, not the apple, the regular Jim Beam. He really enjoys that, and we will just hang out and talk about whatever. My brother lives in Suwanee, Georgia, but anyway, uh, little memory. But anyway, smoking. Anyway, but yeah, the this apple flavor is good. I'm going to give it a 90%. I think that's kind of the spiciness of the apple makes it a very good product here. So I don't know, Jay and James, if y'all have the Rich and Rare Reserve, the Rich and Rare regular whiskey. I don't know what's your thoughts on that one. I never had it, but it's not the apple one, but just the regular plain
Okay,
one.
well, okay, all right.
This is really good.
Okay, all right, hold on. I know you can't see my face, so it makes the video difficult. Plus I sound like I'm in a cellar, right? All right. Rich and Rare I've had. It's okay. Rich and Rare is okay. It's actually good. You can get it at Walmart for $7.92 a bottle, or even maybe with inflation now you got to pay $8.50 a bottle. It's good. It's a little bit unusual. They add flavorings to it, obviously, but Canadian whiskey is allowed to do that. So Rich and Rare is fine. Rich and Rare Reserve, which came out about 12 years ago, is better, aged longer, obviously. They're trying to compete with Crown Royal, but they'll never make it. But that's nicer. You'll pay more. Then there's the Rich and Rare Apple that you had. Then there's the Rich and Rare Cinnamon. There's the Rich and Rare. Hold on a second. There's Rich and I'm trying to think. Rich and Rare. Rich and Rare. It's like a cinnamon pie. It's something like like a mincemeat pie type. But it's not that. But it's something like that. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy thing like that. So yeah, they're pretty good, and they don't cost a lot. So there's no risk involved. You can buy Rich and Rare, and you're not putting a lot of money out. You just buy it, and you haven't lost anything. It's like James P. Madonna telling me about Glen Silver Scotch. He said, "Yeah, it's pretty good, but you haven't lost anything taking a risk on it. If I see Glen Silver for the prices he's quoting, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I mean,
Same thing with grants. You're really not taking any loss for the low price or Heaven Hill. Yeah. Or any of these products.
And interestingly, Heaven Hill and Grants are family owned. That's an interesting thing that you brought up, because Grants is family owned, Heaven Hill is family owned, and Rich and Rare is family owned. So, something. Paul Masson is sort of family owned. I know the people that do Paul Masson live in New York, and the father started the company. His name was Marvin Sands. His son's name is Richard Sands, and they named a wine after Richard, and it's called Richard's Wild Irish. You want to finish it?
Rose,
you got it. So there's Marvin and Richard Sands. Richard is getting pretty old now. He's probably in his, well, I can tell you exactly how old he is. He's 70 years old. Well, that's not that old. I don't think they're Presbyterians. But anyway, they kind of control Paul Masson now, but they're all family owned now. They made a big mistake a few years ago. They decided they were going to start selling off all their wine brands and focus on cannabis. I think they made a big mistake.
Very medicinal plant. Very medicinal. But you can make a tincture with any bottle of booze. You can put any herbs in any given bottle of hard liquor and make it herbal extract. So that's no big deal. Or fruit. You can put blueberries in any vodka you want.
Right. No, and I think they were trying to invest in like straight cannabis production. I think Richard Sands was sort of pushed out of the company, and now these young hotshots own it or run it. But it looks like the young hotshots don't know what they're doing, you know. But anyway,
Yeah,
now
those
we're gonna do promos.
whippersnappers.
We're gonna do
Those damn
promos.
whippersnappers.
Whippersnappers. Who? All right, here I am with my Falstaff icon. It's wonderful, isn't it? All right, look. It's hard to promo when you don't even know if you're going to be online, if you're going to have electricity. It's a real pain in the you know
Look at
what,
look at
pain
look
in
at
the
the
tuchus.
beauty. You could be right out of the shower with a towel around your waist, and nobody will ever know it.
Right. It's a pain in the tuchus. And what do I know for that? And even if it was, wouldn't even matter because of the other thing. But anyway, let's talk about let's talk about the promos. Okay, here we go with the part where we talk about the promos. Now, when the electricity gets turned back on, I'm going to be doing the Dawn Busters. Is what they call it, the Dawn Busters. We do this in the morning, and we go on and we bust the dawn, and we do all
Ah,
the different rums.
the Doing Busters, the Doing Busters.
We do the rums, and we do the brandies, and we do the whiskeys, and all the other products. And it's at the dawn time period there when the people are waking up and eating the breakfast, and then we're going to do that. Now, this Wednesday, if the internet is working and if my electricity is working, and I wouldn't put money on that, we'll do Oktoberfest beers. Oktoberfest beers. Get your Oktoberfest beers. Get ready. But although I may not appear on that. Now, next Friday, Fandango Friday. Get ready for another Fandango Friday. I got a party bucket, and I'm ready to reach in there and try to ease my misery with that. Now, James P. Madonna is going to do his promos, and he's got some axes to grind with certain people who got some attitude problems.
Well, I just want to say to everyone, send your gift donation to Louisiana Beer Review Ronald J. Tirio's PayPal, and or
Yeah,
any fund, huh? Any
I
fundraiser
don't
we
have
have.
a PayPal.
Maybe if you got enough money in fundraisers, you can live in a mansion like Joel Osteen. You never know. But
Sure.
yeah, you live in a castle that's hurricane proof, with thick stone walls, like the homes are supposed to be built in hurricane areas, the cement block and steel homes, like in the Caribbean, that don't with the metal shutters they come close over your windows like this, and then you lock it. You know, you got to use your head. You think these insurance companies want to keep on paying out every time homes get demolished? You know, it should be mandatory, building mandatory rules. It must be hurricane or tornado resistant or corona resistant too, because there's a virus going through the internet, so I better get my mask. So anyway, promo. Tomorrow I'll be going live at the all you can eat sushi and sashimi place that I've done in the past few weeks. Um, don't ask me to tell you what the name of the restaurant is. I can't pronounce it, but I'll be there. Then, oh, just my eyes are bothering me. Then the tomorrow night, Saturday night, 9 p.m. I'll be going live first with BC Beer Reviews and Paul Anthony Mantia, uh, um, famous heavy metal guitarist. He's a songwriter and clothing designer, and he owns the company Northern Lights Tie Dye Company. He'll be going on, and Eric Fraunfelter is supposed to join us because it's going to be about music. They're going to be playing their guitars. Eric will play his acoustical. Paul will play his electric guitar, and his keyboard. And I'll be playing my African drum, and there won't be any upsetting political, debates and turmoil like there was last Saturday. It's going to be about fun and music. So I look forward to that, and then I look forward to jumping on Michael Hilton's show, and he usually goes live in the mid to late Saturday afternoon. So, and of course, Oktoberfest beers next Wednesday, where I don't hear any sarcastic remarks from certain people in a certain clique community. I'll be able to relax now that Ronald Theriot is back at the helm, the starship. He's on the bridge right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hear.
Assuming the starship can get some power.
Yeah, you're gonna have to call Scotty and those dilithium crystals. You got to see if they're still in working order, because
Right.
they can,
Because
the projection.
Khan hit our starship. Khan knew exactly where to hit us.
Yeah, the force field only lasts so long. The photon torpedoes, and there really is something called photons. It's not something made up in Hollywood. I wish I had a photon torpedo when I'm out in public, because there's a lot of people that I would like to project photons into. But anyway, that's another story.
Now Jean-Pierre's gonna give us some promos.
This is good. This is fun. Not much going on. I hopefully you enjoyed the video I did with the beer Perlenbacher that I reviewed the other day. I bought that at Lidl supermarket. I reviewed. That's the last beer I reviewed, but I picked up a couple of beers. Some I've already, but some other beers I just picked up today. This is also I picked up at Lidl. I'm going to review here. Is the Czechs Lager.
Oh yeah, I've had that one. It's called yeah, I've had it. Yeah, somebody sent it to me. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to be reviewing that. Also, a beer from Russia I picked up at the package store.
I've had that.
Oh yeah, get ready to get lit. Get ready to get lit.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and also I have this right here from New Round Brewing Company, Macho Double IPA.
Ooh. Wow, look at that. Look at that beautiful logo.
So those are the beers I have, and also two others I have not reviewed yet, of course. Jay, you've probably seen this already. Of course, you know about this one. Samuel Smith, Imperial Stout.
Yeah. Great product.
Yeah.
That's it.
And another Samuel Smith product right here, Old Brewery Tadcaster Porter.
Oh yeah, Taddy Porter, yeah.
So those are the 5 beers I'm going to review. I'm not going to review them all this weekend. I'll probably do the Czechs. I'm going to a Georgia Tech football game tomorrow. I got tickets to it. My first time going to Bobby Dodd Stadium, so I'm kind of really excited. Even though the team may not be that.
I've never been there. It's the oldest college stadium. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though the team, the stadium, who they're playing is not that great. Really not a really good week of college football games. Only 2 teams of top, against each other, top 25. Ohio State and Oregon. That's the early game at high noon or 11 Central, 9 a.m.
Well, Jean, don't feel bad, because Georgia Tech played a small college last weekend and lost. So maybe they'll lose again to another small college.
Well, all I care about is being out there at the stadium, first time, having a good time. And hopefully I will not buy any beer in that stadium. I'm sure it'll probably be a lot. But I know they do this tradition where they sing the Budweiser song. When you say Budweiser, you said it all. I don't know. Some tradition they do at Georgia Tech. But yeah, that's so cool. That's –
Hey, did you Did you see how
Okay.
Tulane did against Oklahoma?
Hey man, that game I was on the book. I was like, hey man, hold up, folks. This game ain't over yet. And a friend of mine was like, say, put the Alabama game on against whatever, and then I said, wait. Let's keep this game on against Oklahoma. I mean, they did very well. Tulane did very good. You know, I was very impressed with the green wave. You know,
Yeah, they
so
lost 40-35, and they were driving to have the winning touchdown right at the end. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. So those are the beers I'm going to be reviewing. I'll probably do one of the three
Okay.
I just showed earlier. And as far as Stout Sunday, I don't know. I'll probably might be laying down in my bed and just
Yeah.
recovering
I
from
can't make it
Saturday.
because I can't.
Yeah,
I probably won't be
recovering
able
from
to
Saturday.
make it.
So
Yeah.
I'll check with John, see what he's doing, but I'll probably won't be doing a lot of So I'm just going to be chilling this weekend, and
Okay.
and that's about it.
Have fun at the game.
I'm feeling good.
Have fun at the game.
Yeah, and of course,
Have fun at the game. You're a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer.
yeah, and also I'm going to be of course the NFL season starts well, it already started last night, but full games on Sunday and
Last night.
Yeah, last night. It started last night, and a lot of games on Sunday. I'm probably going to be relaxing and watching games in my couch here and drinking beer and just taking it easy. I was going to go to my brother's house, but I know my brother is a truck driver, both of my brothers, and I don't want to overstay. Let them spend time with their families, relax, do whatever. So but I love them.
Right.
But relax and watch some games here and just chill and on my free TV with an antenna and all that good stuff.
And look at Tom Brady with his 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
All right, now James P. Madonna is going to close us out with a musical accompaniment.
Tell you those you got some heavy hitters there, Jean Pierre, with those what you just showed.
Yep. Thanks, man. Thanks, James.
You're right. You're right about that. He's got some good products. No cheapos.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And also, not only these products, but also very reasonably priced. That's another good thing too. There were singles and very reasonably priced.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. All right. Arr! You have just left ship Fandango. Please expedite on the plank and watch out for the shark. Unless you're part of that
Thank you.
clique,
Thank you.
then you could jump into the sharks.
Yeah.
Ravenous mouth.
Thanks. Y'all take care now. See you in a week.
Peace out, guys.
See you in
It's been
half a
fun.
week.